with understanding what Steem is. It has 3 tiers of currency. That's new. Its first tier of currency is a loose peg to the US dollar with a 10% interest rate with proportionate payouts. That's new. Just ask the Federal Reserve. The second tier of currency is a hyperinflating equity with inflation rates between 300% and 400%. But the third tier of currency is Steem Power. This is a hard asset, the first of its kind in crypto community. This is new. It retains 90% of the hyperinflation, which locks you to the market cap with a 10% haircut. This 10% haircut is like a tax, and it sparks the world's first like economy. In short, a like economy allows you to get paid for likes. Thank you. This is brilliant. This is beautiful. And the immediate ideas are to make social media replications that allow people to get paid for likes in different formats. However, Steem Power has financial instrumentation that moves beyond that. One thing that I've noticed that hasn't been implemented yet is that it will be the world's fastest ICO creator. It'll generate the initial funds in the fastest amount of time. And the reason is because you can have an ICO, have Steem powered up into other people's accounts that funds projects. And then when the ICO is over, they can power down and withdraw 1% a week and start funding their operations without the investors losing their goose egg. They're not risking very much because they have their money in a hard asset. They put it in, can't get it out all at once. So, beyond this financial instrumentation, Steem Power allows for further financial instrumentation. The ICO is just an element, and when you have a fast ICO process that can fund projects very quickly, you can then pick your projects. The 3 that seem most obvious to me, one is a video streaming platform that needs to be created as fast as possible. There is one idea, SteemQ, I believe, it tried to bring up this proposition, and it currently has an ICO that may need refinement, but it is the future of Steem's video streaming platforms. The second is a social profiling sharing system that allows people to get paid for likes. The third, the one that I've been looking at most, is the idea for a bank. Right now, savings accounts in the US have 0.05% savings yearly interest rates, and the risks are extraordinarily high. If you don't know anything about the Dodd-Frank Act, if you don't know anything about the risks that are involved in a bank bail-in, you need to look it up because there is an immense amount of risk in holding your money into a US checking savings account. And the rewards are extraordinarily low. So there is a banking opportunity with Steem to create immediate cash flow, provide a higher yield interest, and it could hedge people's savings against the riskiness of a US denominated bank. In such possible probabilities of hyperinflation and economic downturn, this would be a great solution. The essential business model is based on arbitrage. Steem Dollars offers 10% APR and is pegged to the dollar. And over a long period of time, this is a profitable model, but over an even longer period of time, it'll eventually have to sizzle out. So, a banking opportunity to provide to the world of 3, 6, 8% a year, depending on liquidity preferences, would allow us to give our clients all over the world who don't need to know what Steem is or Bitcoin or cryptocurrency at all to put their money into a place where they make 10 times more in a month than what savings accounts offer in a year. So this is all based on a 10% interest rate and a consistent peg with Steem Dollars. As we gain clients, we increase the demand for Steem Dollars pushing it further out to Steem. This would allow for the world to start banking with Steem, which is a big possible opportunity. This initially could be set up as a bank, it could be set up as an investment bank, it could be set up as an investment firm, or it could be set up as a hedge fund. But the premise is it has immediate cash flow by taking people's money, investing it into Steem, giving them the interest rates that they deserve, and making the margin. Long term, the business model would move on to lending based on collateral, because people will have Steem Power, a hard asset, which you can use as collateral, and a reputation score that would essentially replace a FICO score in terms of what interest you got. So, yeah, so initially there is an ICO for SteemQ. There is an ICO for Honesty Bank, and the @ symbol is, the username is Honesty. Essentially what we wish to do is, our minimum viable product is actually not that far away. Essentially it's just checking account to checking account, and then we make the transition into Steem, and then we pay off the interest rates and withdrawals as they come. And to diversify against risk, as the market strengthens, we can increase. But to diversify against risk initially, we have a $5 up to a $5,000 investment that's diversified across many, many people. And then as the Steem dollar market strengthens, we can increase the caps at which people invest or save their money. This will be an investment-like savings business proposition that could generate an immense amount of demand for Steem. Thank you.